Introducing from New York, opening packs at the speed of sound, pulling filth out of cases nightly, the undefeated, undisputed champion of the sports card breaking industry, Filth It's time for Filth Bombs!
Check.
What's up, everyone? Johnny O here with Phil Bomb Breaks, coming to you live, not from the House of Wax. We are live from PSA headquarters in New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey, right on the coast. I am here with Big Mike from Bomb Baseball and Whatnot, and our special guest host. It's Kevin Lene with PSA. Kevin,
My pleasure, thank you.
guys, how's everyone doing today? We are here with the case Bowman player break. Full case from Jumbo, full case of Sapphire. Guys, to start the break, there's a little bit of Q&A. So, questions. Mike has some questions for him he's going to start with. So if you guys want to know anything, ask away in the chat. Chris is here. Kevin over on YouTube. What up, Chris?
Listen, you need to turn your
What's up, Chris?
How's the sound in the audio? First off, we apologize for a little bit of a delay. We want to make sure everything was good. How was the audio? Are we a little too low? We need to speak up a little bit. Turn up your mics. Turn down the tunes.
Okay.
Turn down the tunes.
I turned off the tunes. How about that?
How do we sound now? Maybe we just got to talk a little loud.
Yeah.
How do we sound now? Do we sound good? Do we sound sexy? Do we sound ready to go? Good now? All righty. What is up, everybody? So, yes, we're going to hit a nice papadasha today. We're going to hit some big cards. Hopefully, Kevin gives us some good luck. So, again, this is Kevin from PSA. And I know we made a post in our Facebook group the other day, and you guys had some questions. A lot of great questions. I know we are in this New Jersey location. So, I want to know, because this is our first time here, what is this New Jersey location about? What is special about it? I know you told me before that only certain cards are graded here. Tell me a little bit more about this location.
Yeah, it's a new location, obviously, and we are right now grading modern cards, TCG, so everything from Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc. So we kind of do that spread in the card side. We grade Funko here, and we do a lot of our autograph authentication as well.
Okay. And I know most people are familiar with PSA, but what are the different types of grading services offered by PSA? You know, such as, I know you guys do bulk grading and express grading, the crossovers. You know, what are the big services?
Yeah, it's a good question. So there's a variety. So within cards itself, there's actually a variety of different kinds of grading. There's standard grading, which is just like, get your card graded and evaluated numerical grade. There's dual service, where there's an auto on the card. You get the card and the auto grade. There's things called crossovers and reviews, where we're looking at another competitor's slab or our own slab and saying, should this be better? Should this cross from a BGSA to a PSA, et cetera? And then, of course, you have other medium, right? You've got video games, WADA. You've got
that's getting popular now. Video game grading.
Yeah,
I heard about that
for sure. It's a nascent market, but it's the high end there in particular has gotten that came out strong. But it's definitely a big market. And then we do Funko. So Funko Pop grading.
Funko Pop's popular too.
Funko and auto. Obviously, collectors has PCGS as coins.
Mm-hmm.
We do original photos. We grade game use bats. We do there's a whole host of media that we grade. Those are kind of the big ones, and then obviously the autograph, as I mentioned. But there's other things as well that we do.
That's awesome. And I know a lot of people were asking in the chat when we asked for some questions about the future of PSA. Maybe are there any upcoming, developments or initiatives at PSA that maybe collectors and hobbyists could look forward to? Whether it's like maybe some new grading services or maybe enhancements to existing services, or maybe like you guys got some partnerships going on. Anything new going on at PSA that you want the people to know about maybe?
Yeah, I mean, just so you're aware, my role is kind of very much on the dealer side. So a lot of the stuff that I have to share has to do with, dealers and kind of how we interact with them. But a lot of what we're trying to do is just basically making it easier for dealers like you guys and other kinds of dealers and auction houses and breakers and group submitters, and make it easier for them to work with us. And then that's through APIs and through different kinds of technology developments that sort of enable easier integration. So you can imagine, and some people have seen our Whatnot integration, kind of making it easier for our partners and our dealer partners to work with us and integrate with us in a more seamless way. Meaning, like, that here, you see a button above me when we hit a big card, just boop, get this card graded and Apple Pay and bing, bang, boom, and it's at your house in a week. Like that.
People like convenience like that.
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly. So there's a lot of, convenience sort of behind the curtain. There's a lot of tech there.
Okay.
So we're rolling a lot of that, and we're also adding a lot of different kind of services and enhancements to the vault as well.
Awesome. I know one thing you guys are focusing on is working with maybe some influencers and other breakers, just like us. And I know this is maybe a first. Is this a first? Have you guys ever done something with us, like a breaker? Or any?
We've done a few. I mean, we've got more on the way.
Cool.
We're working with a great TCG breaker named Blake Martinez.
Oh, he's the man. I love watching his streams.
Giants
Blake, Giants player.
Yeah,
he's the man. I love that guy.
Linebacker. Great story.
Yeah.
So, we're doing something with him. We've got a bunch of kind of like other partnerships lined up. Like you mentioned, Bobby Witt.
Yeah,
like
I saw you guys. One of my favorite players, my biggest PCs is Bobby Witt. I saw you guys doing something with Bobby Witt. I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, we wound up like having Mike Trout in the office as well. So there's a lot of folks that are kind of adjacent or involved in the hobby that are kind of well known, and so we want to support them and their interest in PSA, obviously. So we kind of try and get as involved as we can with those folks.
Awesome.
As time goes on.
Guys, send some questions in the chat. Send some questions in the chat.
Let me just pull up my YouTube chat one second because I feel like that chat's probably the poppin' one. Let me pull that out. If you guys have any questions, how do we sound? Everything's all good? Your music was good? All right. Perfect. Another question someone asked me, and I hope maybe you can answer this one. Are there any specific challenges or considerations when grading vintage cards compared to modern cards? I know this is more a question for a grader.
That's a question I can answer.
Yeah. Do you have any?
Yeah, I mean, the reality is this. So in the modern sort of, call it even in the last 10 years, but even more so in the last 5 years, there's a lot of either incidental or planned standardization, meaning, cards that you open, the cards you're about to open, they're all kind of the same. I mean, they definitely, they look different, but they're the same size. A lot of them are the same material. Chrome cards are kind of all the same, done the same way. They all have straight corners. They're not rounded. So there's a lot of standardization. So grading those happens to be relatively straightforward from a personnel perspective and also from a principal perspective, because you're not really dealing with that much variation, right? There is some in the foil and the way different autos lay down and stickers and things like that, but in general there's consistency. Now you go to vintage, which is a lot of what I collect. There's no consistency, right?
Yeah.
You start with P206, tiny tobacco cards, and you go to Gaudi, kind of square, then you go to Play Ball, little square too. Maybe you go to, Cons Wieners or different size, and then, Drake's cookies cards and Wilson Franks, and then up to 52 tops is bigger, 55 is bigger, and then back down to standardized in the late 50s. So
He ain't kidding when he says he knows his vintage.
there's an enormous amount of variation in
Yes,
vintage and
100%.
in stock and size and backs. Like there was a whole thing with these exhibit cards that have different backs, and there was like these later production. So there's just a lot more to grading vintage, and that's the big difference, is that there's it requires a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience to grade vintage, whereas it still requires a lot of experience to grade modern, just less so maybe than vintage.
That makes sense. How does PSA handle, and obviously this happens often, whether it's like counterfeited or altered items, what measures are in place at PSA to detect whether an item is altered, what when you get something that's like, oh, is this altered? What is the follow up after that? Or how does that all handled?
You mean, are you asking how we detect if something's altered?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so there's a couple different things we do, right? I mean, we do have fingerprinting, so we can tell when we see the same card twice. Which if we have photos of both, right, and they're different, then that says something to us. But also our graders are experts in, a lot of it is, looking at the card and feeling it out, right? Like, when you hold enough cards, what size, what the right size feels like, right? But we also obviously have digital measuring tools and all sorts of silhouettes to look at. I mean, every card that we take a photo of, we can hold against a standard silhouette with a deviation size. So you can imagine, you see a card, we have some threshold of size, and we sit it behind a silhouette. And if it doesn't sit, if it sits inside that silhouette, meaning if there's a silhouette that says, okay, this is how big the card should be, and we see white space, that means it's too small. And we either min size it or, in other cases we can tell that it's been trimmed. So there's a bunch of different, both digital and kind of analog, by which I mean human expert ways to detect them. But we've gotten pretty good at combining those two and catching almost everything that comes through.
So Adam asked a question. Any chance of PSA adding a level above a 10, like a 10 plus, or he said a red label? Have you guys ever toyed with the idea of adding a premium option above it?
We've talked about it, but I mean, it's interesting as a real like hardcore hobbyist. I loved the idea. Like when I started, a previous company, I always was like, oh, let's get subgrades. We'll give up, 1 to 1,000. And I think as a hobbyist, you think, wow, who wouldn't want more information? But the truth is, if we want this hobby to grow, like telling someone that their card scored a 994.6 is like, they're just kind of like, what? Just tell me, like, give me 1 through 10.
Yes.
And like to make it accessible, simplicity is important. And that's what PSA has done so well. It's an easy to understand concept, right? It's 1 through 10. Like everyone knows how to rank something 1 through 10. So we've discussed it, but it hasn't really, we haven't really gone too far with it.
Right. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I like it.
Any other questions in the chat? Will you guys ever have a machine bot to grade cards instead of manual, like a scanner?
Yeah. So like you guys, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but I came to PSA I started a company called Gentleman, which PSA bought.
Okay.
And so like there is a way to do this. I don't think there is a need to really build it to do high-end stuff, meaning like stuff that we grade currently with humans now, there's no reason to not grade with humans because we have a business that functions, and humans grading cards is I think it's a craft. It's not like it's not that level of expertise to grade higher end stuff and more valuable stuff, cards worth a couple $100 or more. There's a craft to it. It's not just like, is it this, is it that? There's some style and interpretation involved, which machines aren't capable of yet. But on the low end, I think we could wind up using it to do, just a sort of longer tail stuff, right? If you have a card worth $5, why not use an app to grade it? I think that's where I think we might wind up using Genomit in the future.
Yeah, and that could speed up, like you said, the lower end. If you have a huge bulk of lower end cards, it could speed it up, which leads me into, I wonder if the chat could possibly think of this number, guys. Maybe send some numbers in the chat, and I'll ask it again in a minute. How many cards a day do you think PSA grades?
How many? Are you asking me?
No, I was asking the chat to send this. I know you know the answer. Yeah. Send in the chat, guys, how many cards a day you think PSA grades?
I'm going to guess.
We'll
I'm going to guess.
In
my
like
mind.
A minute or two, and Kevin will give us the answer.
Yeah. I have a question. Someone kind of asked it in chat. Obviously, we break a lot, right? And we pull a lot of cards that sometimes are a little bit thicker than others. For example, like Topps Inception, Bowman Inception, or even die cut sometimes. And the vibe when it comes to ripping those cards, a lot of people be like, I don't know if you should grade those cards. They're very hard to grade. What do you say to that? Because I feel like every card should have an opportunity to be graded, but I feel like when you hit those cards that are impossible to grade, sometimes they say it's impossible to grade.
What do you mean by impossible to grade?
Like a die cut, for example. If I hit like a die cut auto, a lot of people say that, especially in my chat when I break. Right. I don't know if you should grade that card. What do you say to those people? How do we give confidence to people to grade those cards?
Just to be clear, you mean like impossible to grade because of the nature of the shape of the card.
The nature of the shape of the card, or the thickness of the card, because it's a little thicker than others.
Grade highly.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunately, like I have this experience too, right? Like it's hard, like I can't remember. I might have been like a metal card. I don't like a molten metal card, but anyways, I have one similar to this, and I got it. And I was like thinking, wow, I'm so excited to grade this. And I was like, oh, I know, because the problem is they're bouncing around in the pack. I know. If they're not all the same size, there isn't a lot we can do. If you have a stack of squares and someone puts a circle in there, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna move around and get banged up, and so like unless there's I mean, it also does though mean that scarcity, scarcity matters, right? Like that the conditional scarcity of a 10 in that card is going to be a lot greater. But there isn't really a way for us to to help that unless they're packing the cards differently, because it's just movement, it's physics,
All right, I want to come back to that cards per day real quick. So we got a bunch of guesses, guys. I'm going to read down some of the guesses real quick. This was per day. How many cards PSA grades per day? 15,000, 4,000, 25,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 500,
over?
40,000 by Logan. I think that was the high. 15,000, 10,000, 6,900, 12,000, and so on. Okay, so Kevin, enlighten them.
Logan, I think Logan's the winner here.
Logan's the closest.
Yeah, what did he say?
Yeah. He said 40.
Now, is it over or under?
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day. So it's like the average
Yeah.
per day.
Yeah, I mean, on a business day, we could be, it depends, right? Like sometimes if the special's ending, we'll go up to a couple 100,000.
Wow.
Anywhere between, 30 and 50,000 is probably pretty regular.
30 to 50K a day on a normal day. Please realize you guys all had guesses, and none of you except one came close.
Logan knows. I know Logan. He knows PSA.
Logan knows.
yeah?
So he knew.
Yeah. I'm very
Rated perfectly.
Logan, by the way, sends me a wonderful, a custom-made tie with a PSA tie. He made it. Yeah, it was.
Oh, I need one of those, Logan. Can I get one of those?
Wonderful.
Logan?
Yeah, it was.
Before we leave, can we get some custom-made PSA ties? I need a new tie for.
He custom made our own merch. It was kind of amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. So like with you just said there's so many cards being graded, and obviously the popularity of like sports cards and trading cards just keep going up and up. Like how does PSA keep up with this stuff? How do you ensure like efficient turnaround times for collectors and dealers? Is it bringing more people, innovating? Like what is like because that's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I mean we're constantly updating. I mean I get requests every day for new sets, new and I hear from all kinds of people, and we hear from people all over the world to support new sets. We have a whole team that literally stays on top of subject matter. I mean, it's a whole research team. Their job is to be on top of, it's like, okay, there's 3 new really popular brands of Disney cards. Like, in a week we're grading them, right? The Kakawau, the Weiss Schwartz, or whatever the other one was. Like, that happens a lot. And there's occasionally times we make a judgment call, like something super offensive. But like most of the time we'll be pretty agnostic in terms of content. But yeah, there's a whole department at PSA that's devoted to staying on top of what we need to grade and what we should grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a nice question from the chat from James. He said, will there ever be a bigger PSA presence in Canada in the future? Asking you because sometimes the duties and shipping is tough. And I know you were talking about international before in Japan, right?
Yeah. So
talk about that.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. So we're in the process of pushing some much bigger presence in Canada. So the answer is I can't share like details on it, but in short order this year we'll have a much larger presence in Canada. We recognize the demand there.
That's great.
Yeah.
So there you go, James.
Any other questions that you guys have? So you said you guys are working with Whatnot and stuff like that for integrated.
Yeah.
So are you looking to do that with like websites and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
I think. I mean, like I was saying,
I think that's the toughest part is like people want to grade their cards and they don't know how, or they don't know the easiest way to do it. I think that's an important part.
Yeah. I mean, it is. So, sorry, I'm reading these questions. Will you ask that question again?
the same
yeah,
one.
yeah. Ask that question again. Wait, ask the question you just asked me again.
I forgot. I was
I was talking about Whatnot and websites.
Oh yeah.
I was
So,
just
sorry.
I
yeah.
break on one. I know
Boy,
you guys.
that's tricky. I tell you, when you read those questions and then listen and remember your question, it's tricky. Good
Trust
job.
me, I've been there.
The hard part about being a breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. Florida. Change the submission.
Yeah, so Rob wanted to know basically, will there be any plans to open other locations where customers can drop off themselves, which may be a good question to ask for this location. Can customers drop off at this New Jersey location?
Yeah, I mean, so they can't. So right now, dealers can drop off. Sorry, to back up to your other question, I read through all the questions. So on the API side,
Yeah.
So basically, we're building out experiences for dealers to be able to integrate more easily. Meaning, like, if you have a site where you're doing breaks, you should be able to grade easily through those sites. And so, like, that's a big thing where we're doing with dealers is being able to allow them to integrate with whatever the platform is, sort of platform agnostic. Have a kit that says, okay, you're using this platform. Here's the kit. Grade here, grade there. And of course, we're starting with the big ones. The sort of the Whatnots and the eBays of the world. But like that in theory, right? We want to make it as easy as possible. And the truth is, like, again, and talk about new entrants to the hobby. Like, people that are buying cards on eBay, those are people that might not have graded a card before. Or people that are buying cards on Whatnot. They come there. They are new to the hobby. It's hard to ask them, okay, now that you've bought this card, go to PSA, set up an account, like, do you run a collector's club? Like, so we're working on making that process easier, but channel partnerships are a great way to expose new people to the hobby. And then the other question on locations. So, this location, I think at some point we'll allow like higher end retail drop offs, but right now we're focused on kind of the modern bulk stuff here, so it's just dealer drop offs. But yeah, our plan is to sort of expand the physical drop off points, and we do have that in Europe now too, right? We have the David Adams partnership in Europe, which allows people to drop cards off directly with PSA in Europe. So
Oh wow.
yeah, we're kind of slowly expanding that
Plans are in
concept.
the works,
Yeah.
Okay. I see a lot of people ask questions about like cracking and regrading.
Yeah, those are good questions. That's tough to like keep track of cracking, you know.
Are you asking so do you recommend cracking?
It's like
No, I don't. I mean, that's that question. No. If you see a smudge on the graded card, you recommend cracking grade. I don't recommend it. I mean, we have a machine that does it, but I can't tell you how many times I've seen a big card. Well, they'll crack it out and send it in and ask them why the grade dropped. And I'm like, because you damaged it when you cracked it out.
Yeah,
like you can see it very
100%.
clearly. I've seen it on big cards, and it's like it's so sad. And we have a machine, a process to do it where we don't wreck the card. So I'd prefer that they'd come in as a review, especially if there's a real issue with the card. We could bring it in with a review and make some notes on it. But it's it's dangerous. I mean, it really is. It's a risk.
Right. So someone could send, for example, if they have a BGS 9.5, they could just send you that card and they don't have to crack it, right? You could review it through the slab.
Yes.
What do you mean
it's
by
it's
that's what
crossover? Yeah. So
yeah.
so that's a situation where we're doing a crossover where we look through the slab and say, okay, could this cross? And then basically, if we feel like it could, we'll open it up and regrade it. But,
Okay.
It's it's not a huge. There's differences in the way we grade. I wouldn't say there's it's not a huge percentage. We do cross though big cards, so it is worthwhile to do. It's just not like more than half of the cards don't cross. Directly. I mean, if you want to accept any grade, if you're willing to take any PSA grade, then of course everything will cross. But the question would be, what grade are you willing to accept? And we've kind of, we've gotten to some SOP around like a lot of people want to go straight, but there's a whole bunch of people that if they say, okay, it's this competitor grade in a 9.5 and I'll take a PSA 8, those are more successful than straight grade to grade.
Got it. So I think someone was talking about this before, and another whether this is a myth or not is grading one of ones, right? Someone's like, don't grade a 1-1. You don't need to. It's the only card in the world. What do you say to those people?
It's funny. I'm focused on not looking at those questions. So I can talk to you. It's funny you mentioned it. I bought 5 packs of Bowman flagship from Fenway show like 2 weeks ago. I pulled a 101 Ellie. And yeah, it's right over there.
Out of what's that?
Bowman. Yeah.
Bowman?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's not his rookie, it's not his first, but whatever. It's Ellie.
Still, it's Ellie.
on
He's
my
the biggest
fantasy
prospect.
team. Yeah.
Coming up soon.
And he's cranking dingers. And
Yep,
he's like 6'9" and just all torque,
Massive. He's gonna be a great player.
Yeah. I was talking about this, by the way, a little side track. There aren't a lot of players over 6'5" that have been successful. Think about it. It's like
It's Judge.
Aaron Judge, and you got like Elston Howard,
Yeah,
like in the Yankees in the 60s. Like
They get hurt a lot. They get hurt a lot sometimes.
I was Canseco was pretty tall.
Yeah, he was tall.
McGuire was pretty tall, but those are 6'4". Anything above 6'4", and you get like it's real skin because their strike zone's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. But yeah, I mean, I think I grade them. I'm obviously I'm biased, so I'm gonna grade Ellie. I might do authentic though. Because I agree. It's like, do you really win? I think it's nice to have it in a slab. It's kind of asymmetrical for me to have it out of a slab. It's like, oh, here are all these great cards and slabs, and here's this one in a card saver. It's just an odd thing.
Okay.
So I'll probably, like in some situations, I'll just go authentic if I feel like it's not going to get a 10, but in other cases, I'll just get it graded anyways. Because the truth is, you're right. 1 of 1, it's like a 9 or a 10. If you want it, you want it. It's the only one. So my biased answer is yes, you should grade it. Whether you do authentic or numbered is really style choice.
See, that was more of a personal question because I have the Jackson Holiday 1 of 1 Superfractor Auto, and I'm trying to think about what I want to do with it. Do I grade it? So that was a me question. That was like, I got to get that question in there.
This year or 22?
2022 Bowman Jet, the Superfractor Auto I have.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, do I grade it? Do I not? So that was more of a me question. I'm not going to lie,
I would
chat.
grade that. That's amazing.
All right, we'll talk.
Guys, is my mic better now? I tried to fix it. People were telling me my mic was off. But maybe just a 1 or 2 more questions. We don't want to keep Kevin all day. So if anybody has any
that
last
one I
questions,
would answer too. Drew, the one on the bottom.
do you have a better chance of getting a 10 when submitting an expedite or higher price versus the cheaper bulk method? That's a good question.
No, absolutely not. And then like That has no bearing on it whatsoever. The price it has to do with speed and value. It has nothing to do with like the kinds of grades that you get.
Someone goes, "I just wanted to brag."
Yeah. Oh, you're 100% right. Mike just wanted to brag. 100%. That was his plan all
So,
along.
someone talked about cleaning cards. Like, so he said, as far as cleaning cards to submit for grading, besides a standard microfiber cloth to wipe dust and stuff off, do you have any other authorized grading techniques that won't result in a card being altered?
Yeah.
What do you recommend on that?
So I'm a traditionalist here, and I saw some questions about this trimmer video. I wouldn't provide direct comments on that except to say that we've dealt with that a long time ago.
Yeah.
The issue of like cleaning. So my view on this is that anything that you do, anything that's not supposed to be on the card, like if there's a piece of tape on the card and you take it off, that's okay.
Yeah.
If there's residue or whatever and you wipe it off with pantyhose, some people like to do that with wax stains and like microfibers or whatever, that's okay. It's when you're adding something, it's a solvent, even soap, like when you're adding things to the card, that's when you get into alteration, and obviously when you're cutting, creasing, all these other things. But as far as removing things, that's in my mind that's okay. Smudges, even stains, if you're not adding something to do it, is okay. I mean, there's a whole group of people that used to soak T206s, and when I say soak, I mean submerge high-end T206s in water. To me, I mean, it's a little borderline, but I don't actually consider that altering because it's just water. It's not like. But beyond that, as you get to like, if you're using solvents, like people used to use, like, I'm not going to name the chemicals, but we used to get, we don't get it as much anymore, but like,
use this.
But like, there are times when we get cards that reek of like, what smells like nail polish remover, and you're like, oh, okay, like this is unusual. Like it's hard to get that smell out. So like that kind of stuff is definitely a no-no. Trimming's a no-no, rebuilding's a no-no. Like those are all, but like that's the traditionalist view is kind of the PSA view as well.
Okay.
And that brings the human element back into it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a whole, exactly. Like, it's an interesting analog. I was at StockX a long time ago, and they have a whole, like, part of their authentication, because it's apparel, part of their authentication process is literally, there's a guy at StockX who just is sniffing jackets and shoes. Amazing. Like, I look down on the floor, and there's a guy with an Air Jordan just like faithful, just
Cheap
picking up shoe after shoe, and it's an authentication. For sneakers, it's really important.
Yes,
Steve, who is the owner of Filth Bomb, he started Filth Bomb, started out in vintage, and every time I see him get a vintage card, he picks it up and smells it. Yeah, and so he does that.
Yeah,
he's like, you can just tell.
Yeah,
around it.
Unfortunately, a long time ago, like especially in the like early '90s and mid '90s, before grading got really popular. People, because there was no third party, look at things, people did all kinds of stuff to cards. So you have a lot of like older alterations too, or like weird fakes that like, that it's more difficult to detect because they happened 30 years ago, but the cards still circulate,
Awesome. Makes sense. All right, before we get into our the break, right? We want to get to it.
So.
Maybe we ask one more. Yeah, we don't want to hold them all day. Maybe we ask one more question.
Sure.
I guess this is a good question. Why should a collector grade with PSA? If you had to tell someone, why should a collector grade with PSA over everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, these are obviously my opinions, but we are the most consistent. We have the sort of most easiest to understand scale, and we just have the most. We have the most options for collectors, whether you want to keep it, sell it, vault it, you can get everything in one place. And we've been a source of trust in the market for 30 years, right? Like between a buyer and a seller, we provide the trust, and and we've been remarkably consistent in doing that. And I think, there's been speed bumps along the way, but there's something to be said for a company that's been around for 30 years. Like there's stability and trust, and that's, I think, the most important things.
Stability, consistency, trust, and something that he didn't say, which we all know. I mean, resale value.
Yeah,
like we all see it. Kevin didn't want to say it.
Yeah,
but it's it would be a lie to not say it. It's there.
It's true.
That's
it's
part
true.
of the equation.
It's true. Thank you very much for coming on with us,
My
Kevin.
pleasure.
And we're going to get to our break. We're about to do
Sapphire.
We're going to do something. If you want to stick around, if you want to
Yeah.
pop back in, I know you got this, busy day. So let's get to it. So we're doing a dual case break. We got Bowman Sapphire. We we got Bowman Jumbo, and it was a player break, right? And now a lot of people hit me up today and say, hey, Mike, how do I get in this player break? So you got to make sure you're in our Facebook group. If you type in Case Breaks by Filth Bomb Breaks on Facebook, make sure you're in our Facebook group. Get in. That's where you got all your players. And also, here at Filth Bomb, we're going to be covering all the grading costs for PSA on any autos, gold refractors, or better out of the jumbo case, and all colored sapphire autos are going to be covered by us at Filth Bomb with PSA grading. And color base too?
Any color from Sapphire.
Any color from Sapphire is going to be graded courtesy of your boys at Filth Bomb. So let's get to it. Let's change up the scene. It's going to be a fun break. We're going to hit a Papadasha out of Sapphire today. It's going to be a good one. John said he's got the hot hands today. We're feeling good.
So
he's getting ready.
Right now. Thank you one more time to Kevin. That was amazing. Appreciate everybody in the chat for sending questions. And send your cards to PSA.
Yes.
All right, switching scenes.
Switching
3, 2, 1,
scenes.
let's go.
All right, we look good there.
Yep, just got to open up the cases. And we'll be
Okay,
ready
you
to
need
go.
some help?
Yeah, let's get them open.
You can leave it on for until we. Yeah, I'll view a couple of the.
I wish, Chris. Now, are we going back and forth? Are we going jumbo sapphire? Are we just... It's a good question.
I want to go back and forth box by box because some people that are in jumbo aren't in Sapphire, so I don't want people to
I like it.
not have a chance.
I like it, John. I like it. I like it. It's going to be a fun break.
That's a question. Why is PSA better than HGA?
They said, Kevin, they said every time we hit a big card, you might have to be the one that yells filth bomb.
I need to know what a filth bomb is.
He says, what is a filth bomb? Listen, a lot of us don't know, but
yeah.
it's just, listen, it's a big hit. It's a big card that comes out, a superfractor, the best name in the product, the case hit. It's a filth bomb. You go crazy. You yell, filth bomb.
Man, seeing all this makes me want to buy a box. No, that's super. Platinum.
The platinum one.
The less exciting, yeah. Okay, the less exciting one, yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't the super. But still, I think that was my first one.
If you're in this player break, where are you in the chat? Let me know who's in the break. I want to see who you have. Name the players that you have. Where's everybody that's in the player break? Talk to us. Or if you're not in the break and you're here hanging out and want to have some fun, send some bomb emojis in the chat right now because we're about to hit some big filth bombs. Hey, Dave. All right. Connor's got Gabriel Gonzalez, DJ Clark. Oh, chat just went crazy. Let's go. Manny Beltre, Alex has, but Mitch has got Bastidas. He says, duh. Mike Thompson's got Parada, LGM, baby.
Mitch crushes Bastidas.
He does?
Yeah, he always gets
I remember that one break you did where Bastidas came out everywhere. Ohio, baby, says Drew. Give me some Ellie. Rick Morin says he's got Anthony and Yoshida.
Oh, yeah. Rick's a big Red Sox guy.
Okay.
All right. Get this mic in a good spot.
Roman Anthony. I was like, wait, Anthony. Oh, Roman Anthony. Vaughn Brown. That's a good sleeper there, Nathan.
All right, since we got 10 of the Sappies, we're going to start with the Sapphire box.
Ooh, we going hot.
Going right for the Sapphire box. Guys, good luck. We have a full case of Jumbo, full case of Sapphire. That is 18 boxes coming our way. Box number 1 starts now. Let's get it. What up, Nick? He's got Caminero, Montez, and DePaula.
Ooh, Nick's chasing big. We got you, Nick.
Thomas and Giarte. We're going to clean all this up, Kevin. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're good.
We're just throwing stuff on their floor.
D first. Peyton Graham and a Jacob Berry. Maybe I'll pass to you if you don't mind.
Yeah. We're going to have to change it up today. Jacob Berry, that's a nice one.
What up, Brendan? All right, first color of the break, guys. Lisandro. It's Tavares.
Nice.
And Jordan Lawler on the
And
back.
what are we doing with that card, John?
1 of 55. This will be the very first card submitted with PSA.
There we go. Congrats.
Every color in Sapphire, every auto in Sapphire gets graded.
1 of 55, by the way. First on the print.
Take that. We take that. Mikey Romero, Henry Davis, and Gavin Cross. Auto in 2 colors still alive. Here's our next one.
I think it's the mic. With these mics, you got to talk like right into them. I know. It's a pain. I know.
Oh, this might work, actually.
There you go. There you go.
Go around it. How's that, guys? Is that better? Michael Arroyo and Montesino. There we go. First color auto of the break. It's Montesino. Congratulations to the Montesino owner, 61 of 99.
Nice hit. Beautiful card right there.
Is that better, guys? Let me know if that's better on my mic.
You said you're real quiet.
Ben said yes. Okay.
Where's the bang button?
Oh, bang is second from the top on the right.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the bang? Because we were having issues with that. Did you hear the bang?
All right, next color. Let's go. Ronnie Simon, Osorio, Trey Sweeney. Trey Sweeney to 60 on the green Sapphire. Braylon Bishop behind him. 2 packs left.
Nice. Sweeney.
Cedeno, Encarnacion, and Simone Juan.
Heard it. Okay.
That's low. All right, so we can raise that up because they said the.
You know why? Give me the mouse. I think I know why. Oh, I don't know why. I'm a bullfish liar.
Did we get an extra color? Oh, no, because the auto was color.
Yes,
All right, guys, we have
yes,
orange.
yes.
Let's go. Sanchez, Hauser, Elijah Green. Not first. It's Rafaela.
Okay.
24 of 50. Sedani Rafaela on the orange. That does it for the first Sapphire box. Super quiet on the bang, but heard it. All right, yeah, so we can raise that up to there.
What kind of sound is that bang?
It goes bang.
Oh,
My green.
It is.
All right, let's get a jumbo.
You don't have a. You don't have a. Ba-ba-ba.
We have like an alarm.
The
for-
New York air horn. Ba-ba-ba.
We should.
Kevin, you grew up in New York?
No,
Right? Where did you say you grew up again?
I grew up in northeast, like Boston area.
In Boston?
Yeah.
Okay. Red Sox fan?
Yep,
That's
sure
not fair.
am. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I got a Blaze Jordan. I didn't realize Blaze was still in Single A.
Is he still?
It's very weird with Blaze Jordan. He had so much. He's got so much hype.
Yeah.
And I remember that YouTube video a long time ago. He was hitting home runs at a major league park.
Yeah.
But now you're just not really hearing too much about him.
I think
he's
just
playing
young.
okay.
I'm excited about him.
Yeah.
I think he's, Boston and New York players are always get more attention in the card world, but
100%.
I love Blaze. I love him. I just didn't realize he was in Single A.
What do you think about Marcelo? I like him a lot. Marcelo Mayer.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be really good.
I have a 1 of 5, but it's like one of those inserts.
Oh.
1
of 5 auto.
Yeah, but it's
Nice.
no, not an auto. It's I don't think so.
The Invictas.
I don't remember.
Those are my
It's-
favorite inserts.
You like the Invictus?
I have to
Yeah.
pull it up. I just got it graded.
All right, here we go, guys. It is first jumbo box. Ooh, we're starting with auto already. That's good colors to start, guys. D-back.
Oh, come on.
It is. It is. I can tell by the.
Stop. We're about to sound it.
We're starting
No!
with Drew. We're starting with Drew. The magic of PSA to 499. Sound the
Nice.
alarms. Nasty hit for the Drew Jones owner.
Let's
That's going to
go.
Brett. 247 to 499. First auto of jumbo. Let's go, Brett.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That is awesome.
That looks good too.
I don't know if you guys know. I was actually hired today as a grader, for 1 day. So let me evaluate this card. Okay. Yeah, it's a 10.
What up, Steve? He said straight to PSA, literally.
Yep.
That's it. That is it. Brett, nice start for you, buddy. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling.
I'm the intern grader today. I'm just gonna tell you everything's getting a 10. I'm just kidding.
Holiday on the spotlight. Let's
Let's go. Drew Jones to start.
have a case. Let's have a case
Let's
one
have a
time.
case.
Lunar Glow, Miguel Bliss.
Nathan.
I'm assuming my mic is good now.
Yeah, I think so.
Give me one more mic check, guys. Tell me if I'm good in this position. It's an awkward position, but I'll stay there the rest of the day if I have to.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Wow, Drew Jones to start the break. That's how you do it. Someone goes wrong D-back. Mike's definitely got like
Wrong
Tim
D-back
Tower.
with Tim Tower.
Mike definitely got Tim Tower.
That's hysterical, Mike. That's the only. You're the first person to ever say wrong D-back.
Man, you guys go fast. Holy smokes.
You know what it is? It's like it goes like break by break. So at least this is the way I do it. if this was like a 2-box break, I would go slower and
Yeah.
other things. But when people get into a dual case player break, it's like, you know, show me the good stuff.
Yeah.
Especially the paper. We sold one person's getting all the papers. You know, they go
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuchsia Lunar Crater. Who do we got? Colby Thomas to 199. Nice hit for the Colby Thomas.
Nice ace prospect right there. I like him.
On the back here.
Write the PSA for you.
We got Willier Abreu getting on the board. Blue Lunar Crater. 24 or 150. Nice hit for the Abreu spot.
You guys like these crater refractors?
I personally do. I think they're really nice.
Kevin, what do you think of these?
I'll tell you, as an old person, I experience trouble when I get multiple colors, different styles. You know, when there's like blue regular, blue crater, and blue checker, and I'm like,
Blue wave.
I struggle to keep my aged mind focused on multiple color variations, but I like it. I like the way it looks. I sometimes
He's coming out. He's coming out.
Holy
Fuchsia,
smokes.
He's coming
Jones
out
to
hot
99.
today.
He's coming out,
Jeez
guys. Let's
Louise.
go.
Who got Drew? Who's
That's
got?
Brett.
Wow.
Brett.
He's
2
already
of
doing
299.
okay. Yeah, he's doing well. How much
And-
was the Drew? How much was that?
I believe he was 2.
Oh, okay.
I believe it was 2. Brett's been a long time Phil's bomber.
That's so awesome.
All right, next auto, guys. Adam Crampton. Should be base. Yep. Base auto, Adam Crampton. There you go. Crampton spot on the board. Nice pickup.
You think Alex Benelas would be any good? Yo, good question. I actually like him. He was traded from Milwaukee to Boston. The thing is, he's the third baseman, right, Adam? So you got Devers there for a while. Is Alex Benelas probably by third?
Some gold, guys. How about a box one for us? First, Joe Suda, Paula to 50. Sound it again, Mike. Top right.
Top right.
Boom. 19 of 50. True gold, Joe Suda, Paula. I believe that's going to Nick. Nice hit, Nick. That's a box one.
That is a box one if I've ever seen one.
That is a box one. Let's go. Let's get these out of the way. Top one is the alarm. Oh, yeah, it goes for a while. The white stands? Oh, I put them behind me. All right, back to a Sapphire. Sapphire box number 2. Good luck.
John, what a box.
I'm just saying with Drew Jones coming out, as far as we all know, both big Papadashas are still alive, the base and the auto. So no better place to pull it. Let's get it, Brett. Nathan said that set the tone. We're in for a ride. Orange to start. Garcia first. Montecito first, baby. Randy DeJesus to 50. 14 of 50 on the orange Saffy.
God, that's a nice color.
That's actually a good question for you, Kevin. It's a quick one. Do you guys care what protection people send cards to you, top loader versus card saver?
Yes.
Oh, you
Please
do?
send them in card savers.
Ooh, okay.
Yes,
I actually
better.
wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. I thought you were going to say it doesn't matter.
We always prefer card savers.
Okay. Any particular reason to that?
They just tend to hold the cards better. I mean, I think top loaders with the issue with top loaders and penny savers, not to, drag on your current setup here, but at least in my experience, oh, there you go.
Ronnie Simon, purple at 10, guys. Nice hit.
In my experience, like when you have you have plastic inside plastic, it can slide. So you can put a piece of tape over it, which I'm sure you guys do. But it's hard. It's hard. Like sometimes if you're getting a lot of cards, like I said, we're going to pump out. I think on a weekday we pump out about 52,000 cards. Right. Weekends might be a little less, but like weekdays 52,000 cards. So when they come in like that, if they're not taped, like some of them will slide out. Like if you're in a penny inside a top loader, they'll slide out. Cards never. If you're what we call naked inside a card saver, it's not going to come out. Like the card sticks to the plastic and it doesn't come out. So the safest way to send it is not in a penny saver inside a top loader, inside a card saver. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
To 25 on the purple, Jordan Lawler.
Oh, that's my guy, Jordan Lawler. Invest in Jordan Lawler, everybody.
Roman Anthony first. Baez, there's Lazaro Montez, and a Miguel Bliss to 60. 29 to 60 on the green Saffy.
All right, Red Sox. He's another Red Sox prospect that I like a lot. Going up the top 100 list, Miguel Bliss.
Good prospects. Spencer Jones.
Need them. They
guys need him for sure.
they let go. I mean, they decided let's let go 3 amazing players.
Let's go Mookie Betts for Alex
let's
Verdugo.
Pay our 4th best player, $800 billion.
Wow.
It's like, you know what I mean? It was such a weird.
Their front
thing.
office
Buy
made
Mookie.
Yeah.
Buy what's his face? Buy everybody, and then sign
Chris Sale and
Chris
injury-prone
Sale.
Chris Sale.
And then Xander. Like,
Xander.
let them all go.
Yeah.
Let JJ go. JD Martinez go.
He was one that I feel like
he was older.
Yeah,
but
he struggled last year too.
But like they let all these stars go, and now it's they paid Devers like whatever $340
he got a lot of money,
million,
right?
which is like he's great. I love him, but also like it's.
One guy ain't gonna do it.
I would have
he-
liked to have kept Mookie.
Yes,
I mean, that would
yeah.
have been nice.
Verdugo's good, but he doesn't impact the lineup like a Mookie did, and the trade was weird. Who was for? It was for Verdugo and like Jeter Downs. They ended up dropping Jeter Downs.
Yeah,
I was like,
weird.
"Ugh,
I can't
ugh."
remember. There was a pitcher in there.
Yeah, it was Verdugo, Downs, and maybe
Sale?
somebody else. I don't remember.
Somebody.
Well, Price went with Mookie Betts. Price went with Betts to the Dodgers.
Yeah. Wait,
That
who
was
came
not a
with
good
him?
trade.
Who did we get? We got a pitcher. Hold on. I gotta look this up now.
Let's go. With Sale? Was it Kopech?
No, because Kopech came
There's
from.
no way that we would go back-to-back boxes starting with.
There's no way.
Guys, you kidding me?
There's no way, John.
is.
John, you didn't
It's
do it again.
another Drew Jones
John!
has to start. What is
John!
happening right now? Another
John!
one to 499. Sound it. Boom. 142 of 499. Drew Jones refractor number 2.
John, I'm gonna run out of card stands here, John.
Brett, let's go.
What a break!
Nasty. 2 boxes in, 2 Drewies. Not one, but Drew. Let's go.
Another one.
Yeah, it was.
Hit the another one.
Mr. Corbett,
Second
careful.
on top left.
Another one.
Price. It was Price and Mookie for Verdugo and a bunch of prospects.
Yeah, Verdugo Downs, and you're right. I think there was a pitcher prospect in there somewhere.
Wow. I mean, it was a salary thing. It was a
Yep.
it was a cap.
They had a
room.
dump.
Yeah.
They had a dump.
There's Lava Ramirez.
Yo, 2 Drew Jones. What a break.
Both in the same spot. I mean, at this point, we might as well just go the whole case and just have him be first out of every box.
We had a sapphire one too, man. Oof.
Lunar Glow.
I've
Ricardo
personally seen 5 of those get pulled.
Who's too close to the mic?
Jones.
Scott. Who's too close to the mic? Is it me, John?
Everyone kept telling me that my mic was too low, so I moved it closer.
Yeah, we're in a new step, so yeah. If something's off, just let us know. We'll try to adjust. We will adjust.
Someone asked before, can PSA withhold Mike's gun show? I thought that was
My what? My gun show?
Yeah, they said you put on a gun show, apparently.
These
don't-
arms
we
would get a PSA 10.
We don't grade firearms here.
You talking about Mike, Scott?
I am? I just talk loud. I just
You are, yeah, you are like a
I talk
like
loud.
a loud person.
I take a C4 before I come here.
No explode.
Yeah. PS is a gun-free zone, Mike. Sorry, you're right. I sound fine? All right, thank you, Nathan. How are you, Nathan? Dude, two Drew Jones. Let me see a Spencer Jones next. Let me see a Redeemy. Let me see a
How about a
Redeemy.
rookie? How about a rookie for us, guys? First up, Jordan Groshans to 399. This is going to be Rookie Inc. Gabriel Moreno on the
Blue.
True Blue color match. That's nice. 10 of 150.
I'm louder than Johnny. Johnny's mic's a little low, I think. That's why.
Hey, nice Groshans.
PSA is a gun-free zone.
Connor Wong was in the Mookie Betts trade. Yes. Ugh, what a terrible trade.
Back to Blaze Jordan. Kevin, did you know that Blaze Jordan doesn't like Mike?
Yeah, I made a TikTok about him. I said he wasn't a good buy, and then he commented on my post with like a
You don't mess with Blaze. He's a collector, man.
I know he's a collector. I know he's
we
a
love
collector.
Blaze at PSA.
I think Mike said like top 5 guys you wouldn't be investing in right now or something
Oh,
like that.
man.
Or
Was
like,
that- he
or
was on
something
there?
like market too high or something like that.
Because
And Blaze
his
commented on
his
it.
cards, and he's not even a top 100 prospect. His cards sell for sometimes more than half of the guys in the top 100 prospects. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. He's got too much hype. Prove me wrong,
Blaze,
please.
if you're listening, PSA does not share the views of Mike.
Nice.
Prove me wrong, please. I dare
We
you.
are
Tommy Speck checking in. First base
major
auto.
supporters.
He's a nice guy too. I've seen him do some stuff with some other
Don't try to
people in
backtrack.
the hobby. I just said he wasn't a good buy. That's it.
There you go. Bowman Jumbo box number 2 in the books.
Prove me wrong, Blaze Jordan. Now that Jackson Holiday guy, though.
Back to another Sapphire. It's only a matter of time before Drew Jones Sapphire comes out. The way it's going.
That'd be sick.
Oh, is that right, Goonies? I had no idea. Did you know that, Mike?
Yeah. I forgot the name of the breaking company, but he I think he's part owner of a breaking company. They break on whatnot. I forgot their names.
Starting with orange. Colas. Drew Gilbert. Tamar to 50. That's nice. Nice hit for the Tamar Johnson owner. 25 of 50.
God, I love that orange.
The orange sapphire is beautiful. Orange and purple are the nice.
Makes me thirsty.
Yeah. Got any orange juice in here?
I want a orange soda.
Ballesteros with Xavier Isaac on the back. There's your auto. Moises Ballesteros, first ink. Congratulations. He was one of the last guys off the board.
Right to PSA for you on the Ballesteros. Guys, don't forget, every colored sapphire, colored auto, gold or better, like that DePaula, going to PSA.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Here's some green. Beltray on the back. James, first. Herrera, 16 of 50, Yilber Herrera. Here's another guy that was laid off the board.
Yilber Herrera?
Junior. Susag, there's Jorge and Churio.
Which Churio was that? I didn't see.
That was Jason Churio.
Oh,
Jason Churio. Jackson's got to be a stud.
He really is.
That's
He's another 6'12" guy, isn't he? He's huge.
That's my hot take, though, by the way. My baseball hot take is that Jason will be better than Jackson.
That is a super hot take. I don't know about that, John.
First purple. Guiarte to 25. Daniel Guiarte, 9 to 25 on the purple sapphire. Nice pickup.
Daniel Guiarte. That's a baseball name right there.
Gonzalez, Janeo, and Alonso. That does it for that sapphire box. Back to a jumbo.
Back to this fire jumbo
No way
case.
we can get another Drew Jones. There's no way.
Chad, if you had to pick one guy besides like Drew Jones to be the best player in this set, there's always one guy that pops in a set, like maybe like a year later. They're like, oh man, I wasn't even buying that guy.
This year's Ellie.
Yeah, like last year everyone was chasing like Watson. He was the big guy, and Watson fell off and then ended up becoming Ellie. Right. Chad, who do you think is going to be the guy? Because there's going to be somebody. I was going to say Caminero, but he's up there too. He's probably the second best guy in the set now. Who do you guys think it's going to be?
Chris said, here comes another Drew Jones.
I think so too, TJ. Goes down to Drew Jones. I think Caminero ends up being the best guy in the set. Yeah.
He's got that dog.
Carlos Jorge's a good one. Carlos Jorge.
That's not bad, Carlos.
Dude, Reds prospects.
I mean, I'm so impressed with the speed at which you're doing this.
He's like fascinated.
A lot of experience. A lot of packs written in my day. All right, guys, let's go. This is box 3 of Jumbo. Good luck. I swear to God, this is Drew. I'm cutting the stream.
This is crazy.
All right, it is not Drew. Lisandro getting on the board. It's a nice true purple to 250. There you go for the Lisandro.
That's a nice looking auto, man. I like his L.
He's got a nice auto.
There it is. Somebody's put some time into his signature. I love
Yes.
I feel like we're starting to see that coming back. I think the younger players are starting to take a little more pride in their signatures.
it. There's a couple I've seen that's just 1 or 2 lines, man. It's hard to
that's
hard to love it, but
The worst is when you pick out a guy that you like. Like, it was Christian Vaquero for me in last
Yeah.
Bowman Chrome. And I was like, Vaquero's my favorite guy. Before the product came out, he's my favorite guy. I want to chase him. And then you hit his auto, and it's like
this
Bowman
S.
Chrome.
Yeah, it's
I know.
It's the S, the cursive S that
Yeah.
becomes any name. There's a few that do initials too. I like to watch the Knicks, and I have a Quentin Grimes, and he just does QG. Which is like it's better than the line, but I'd love a little more.
Yeah, it
So
is
Quentin
better.
pizzazz in the
listen to
auto.
breaks,
If you're gonna do
Consider
the initial,
writing your whole name.
right? If you're gonna do the initial, you have to be known by your initial, like Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
KD.
KG. Yeah. Or
KG, that's a good one too.
KG.
To 299 Zavala.
Yeah, agreed.
Torkelson has a nice auto. He's one of my
needs to
favorite.
Your
autos.
Nietzsche auto is just his name written in print. That was great.
I love that one.
Cam Collier and Victor.
I love those cards.
They are nice.
Yeah, Justin. So all the color in the jumbo, but gold or better color in the jumbo. All colored sapphire, any colored sapphire gets graded.
I like that somebody gets the paper too. I'm a big paper fan. I love that someone's gonna get that and grade some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Paper is a tough one to get. It's tough to get 10s on, and they wind up doing well.
If you put in the work on the paper spot,
There's Jackson.
It should be good almost every time.
You had Holiday and Churio, the Jackson brothers there.
Dodgers, Juan Alonso, first base auto. Juan Alonso getting on the board. Congratulations.
Oh, you saw it right there? Yeah. That is cool. Yeah, I mean, it's platinum. It's okay,
that's
but
still cool.
Yeah.
What was the first auto that we pulled from this? Oh, it was Lisandro Purple. I'm trying to think of what color we have coming up next. Austin Charles, Lava to 399.
Another guy people say they like a lot, Austin Charles. I got to dig into him a little bit more.
You know who I hear a lot of people talking about? Ryan Clifford.
Ryan Clifford, yes.
going a
Clifford
lot.
and Austin Charles are the two guys that you guys are starting to pick up on, it seems. I got to do some more research on those guys.
Mike said paper is the only guaranteed profit in breaks.
Bro, you're not,
Shows
he's not
purple
wrong.
paper to 199. Raz on the spotlight.
I graded a bunch of paper from Mint Collective. They had these special cards produced, and I graded like an Adley and I don't know, maybe it was a.
Where's that, the Mint Collective?
Yeah,
I was
they
there. What'd you
printed-
think about that show?
I like it's good content. I mean,
Speckled,
the
nice hit.
National's so transactional. I mean, it's a great show. Don't get me wrong, but it's transactional. I mean, it's a hobbyist show. Like,
Yeah.
There's tables where there's nothing except a pile of cards. If you don't know anything about cards, it's hard to approach. You know, Mint, it's like, okay, here's this thing, and try this out, and look at this, and like, here's a free pack, and you know, it's better for new
more-
collectors.
Yeah,
you know?
it's more for like engaging with people,
Yeah.
creating content.
Yeah, exactly. So I like that.
networking and stuff. I liked it.
There's space for it for sure. But
Yeah.
they printed their own cards. They had their own little packs, and I had like an Adley and somebody else. I don't remember. It might have been Elijah Green or something. And I graded them, and they look great. I love the way the paper ones look in slabs.
Starting with another orange. Come on. Cabrera, Rodriguez, Marcelo to 50.
Ooh,
42 at 50.
Like
Marcelo Meyer. Nice pickup.
Nice hit. Man, orange, just a beautiful looking card.
yeah, it really is.
Henry Ramos,
I gotta get an orange.
Marcelo, and Christian Hernandez. 3 of 60. He was hyped up when he first came out.
Didn't you hit the super of him?
Not me personally, but Philpom did, yeah. Ralph did.
Wow.
Colson, Termar, Jackson Churio, and Kenny Gomez. Auto still alive. Show me some color for it. Another orange.
My what, Adam?
Josu. Gila.
Oh.
J-Dom. First, baby. Come on. Oh, it's Justin Crawford. Nasty hit to 25.
Wow.
Sound it, baby. Boop. Boom. 17 of 25. First orange. Justin Crawford. That is nasty.
That is
Having
a
break.
beautiful
Having
card.
a
We're
break,
doing
guys.
well. We're doing well. Wow.
Going for a spot.
He's one of the big Phillies prospects in this set. That's a nice one. Justin Crawford. Remember he was traded to the Red Sox and then he ended up being nothing? He stunk at Boston. He was traded to the Red
to the
Sox
Reds, yeah.
from the Dodgers, I think, too.
Something
had
I don't
that
remember.
backwards. I thought he went from
I
Red
think he
Sox
went.
to
I think he went from
Dodgers.
Tampa, Dodgers, and then Boston. Or am I wrong?
I don't
Maybe
remember.
I'm wrong.
I remember
the
Carl
chat knows.
Crawford. I was still only going to stay for a couple of these. Now I can't stop watching this.
He's like, you want to rip one?
I don't. Yeah, no. I just want to watch.
Showed that one. Acuna on the back. Muncy, Ruiz, more color.
Oh,
Jackson, Holiday, Mike's boy.
I know that guy.
44 of
Yes.
55 on the Aqua Sapphire. Nice hit for the Holiday owner. Funny tidbit. Well, besides his red that we have coming up, Holiday, first player taken in the play break.
Yep.
He was.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, in the player break.
Crawford, here we go.
First round draft pick.
Well, yeah, and that too. Non-first, who do we got? Blaze. It had to
It
be Blaze.
had to
It
be
had to be Blaze. 8
PSA
of
is
10 on the
favorite.
red.
Wow.
Nice color match in that one. Blaze
That
Jordan to
is
10.
A nice looking card.
That is a
Holy
beauty right
smokes.
there.
DJ said him and Adrian Gonzalez went to the Dodgers from Boston.
Phew.
All right, so I did have that right.
Crawford. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Nice Blaze Jordan.
Went
Hit
Tampa,
Jump up.
Bo Sox, then Dodgers. So he went from Boston to the Sox to the Dodgers.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
So he was
I think I had that
better than on
wrong.
the Red Sox than the Dodgers, right?
God, that
Maybe
Blaze
you're right.
Jordan is gorgeous. With
That
the
is a
Red
beautiful
Sox
card.
and
We
the red
standing in
color.
that, or we
You can stand that, sure.
could stand.
We were
there.
talking about him. It's only
We
fair.
could put
gotta
it
give
on
him
the
some respect.
stand. Fine.
Give him some respect.
I would, yeah. We love again. The PSA loves Blaze Jordan.
There you go. Give him his own spot. There you go, Blaze.
Seems like a good dude, Blaze Jordan.
He can walk it back. Oh, it's funny.
This point, Mike is wearing his around his neck like Logan Paul. What are you talking about? My holiday or my Josh Lowe cards? Oh, the holiday. Oh, yeah. I may have it here. I do have it here.
This break has started about as good as we could have asked for. Probably better.
That's awesome. Wow, 2 Drew Joneses, a gold DePaula, an orange Crawford. Are we even halfway done? A little, almost close to halfway done. That's crazy. I don't, Adam.
Blue Jays, Hayden Junger getting on the board. First base ink. Joe Sue. Susac. Spotlight, we got Anthony Gutierrez. Here comes a Lunar Glow. Alex Ramirez. Don, I don't remember for sure if Blaze was sold as his own spot or if it goes all of the Red Sox. But you could check on the post. If under Red Sox he's not listed, that means he goes to all other. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Brennan says, nothing like watching Filth Bomb and getting 2 packages from Filth Bomb in the same day.
That's awesome. And how about a 101 printing plate? Brock Jones! 101 plate for the Brock Jones owner. Congratulations. That is the black printing plate. Dude, this jumbo case is loaded.
This is a nice case.
This is loaded.
1 of 1 Brock Jones. Brock Jones.
When I was holding the stack, I was like, why is something cold on
Yeah.
That must be a plate. I was like, did I drop this in like water or something?
That's nasty.
Congratulations, Brock Jones owner.
With this advocate, Paul Heyman.
You know what? That actually brings up a really interesting question, maybe if Kevin has some insight to it. Grading printing plates. Do you guys, like, how do you work the surface on that? Because the surface must be just destroyed on all of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. A lot of times people go authentic on them.
Yeah, that's the play.
Yeah, it's hard.
Kyle Stowers on the rookie
I have
ink
a couple.
for
I've done.
$4.99. Nice refractor. Yeah, see, people just asked that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's gonna be graded.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that's gonna be graded. We'll see. We'll find out and see what it gets.
Next auto, Angels. Joe Stewart getting on the board on the speckle to $2.99.
Can we maybe make an exception to that card? See if that person just wants to authenticate it.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be the way to go. Arroyo Blue Chrome.
Brock Jones
Jalen
owner, we'll
Bishop
let you know. We'll talk to you.
to $150. Yeah, that might be a way to go. Just
That's the play.
Authenticate it. Jorge and Yankiel. Yellow to 75 chrome. Colson Montgomery. 7 to 75.
What do you guys think of the design this year for these cards, the 2023 Bowman? Do you guys like the design?
Wander to $4.99 on the sky blue paper. And last stack of Bowman Jumbo box number 4. Crawford, and there we go. All right, so we have half a case of Bowman Jumbo left, and we have 6 boxes left of Sapphire. So once we rip this Sapphire box, we will be halfway on each.
Guys, check this out. We're halfway through the break. Look at the hits already. Yeah, that's two Drew Jones autos. John is on fire right now.
There's Jonathan. Congratulations, buddy. He had the Crawford spot. Yankiel Perez, Ben Cosby, and Cam Collier. Purple. Roman Anthony first. Lazaro first. Angel Janeo to 25. 15 to 25 on the first purple. Nice pickup for the Janeo owner. Luciano Ellie. Perosa, and another first green. Diane Jorge to 60, 19 to 60. First green sapphire.
It's another prospect getting a little bit more attention lately. Diane Jorge.
Neto, Sammy Munoz, Spencer Jones, and Lubier. Auto still alive. Auto is still alive. Here comes some Aqua. Blanco on the back.
Thank you, John Lewis.
Junior Garcia to 55. First Aqua. Nice pickup for the Garcia owner. And another Aqua, so maybe this is auto. Matt Mervis. Almost. Ruben Santana. First, baby. It's Ronnie Simon. Wow, he's eating.
Ronnie Simon
to 99. 95 and 99. First Aqua Sapphire auto. So he had purple ink and aqua ink.
Wow.
Eat.
There you go, Ronnie Simon owner.
Martinez, Jace Bowen, Ramirez, and Dylan O'Ray. Bowen, another fellow collector. Jesus, Brito, Hernandez, and
Jace Bowen, right? He's a collector.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of like Facebook groups.
Seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He's got the nice auto, nice looking auto.
Yeah, he does. All right, guys, so we are halfway now. We have 4 jumbo boxes, 5 sapphire boxes. So we're going to double up on sapphire. That way we can end with 1 box of it. So here we go. Second half of the break, guys. Great first half.
Beautiful. And again, guys, these big hits, these sapphire colored cards, the sapphire autos, the gold autos out of jumbo or better, the gold refractors out of jumbo or better, are all getting sent to PSA courtesy of the boys here at Philpom. Nice, Drew.
Orange, Edwin Arroyo to 50.
Just another Reds infielder.
How is he? I don't know about
He's a good prospect. He was traded for, he was a Mariner. Who did the Mariners trade him for? Went from the Reds to the Mariners. Jesse Winker?
Castillo?
I think it's Jesse Winker.
Oh, Winker, okay.
I think.
Were they in the same deal, Winker and Castillo?
No, you know what? You actually had that. I think you had that right. I think it was Castillo. I think you're right. Yeah, it was Castillo.
You Lee, Peyton Graham, and an Aqua first. Joe Sue, another one eaten. Joe Sue to Paul at a 55. Let's go, Nick. Nice hit.
He's a hold, DePaula. I think he's going to be the real deal.
I like him too. Boyd and Cross.
There's 2 guys that are holds in this. I really believe are mega holds. It's DePaul and Caminero. 2 guys I don't think that's a smart idea selling.
Henry Davis. Kumar Rocker color ink. 41 of 50 green auto Kumar Rocker. Congratulations to the Rocker owner.
That's the first time I've seen him.
Really?
His autos, yeah. Kumar, Tommy John on the year. How much you want?
Oh, Goonie said Winker and Suarez too. Was that all the same trade?
Yeah, probably.
Another green for us. Encarnacion. Good later. And it's Cole Young to 60, speaking of the Mariners. 57 to 60, Cole Young. All right, this is Jumbo Box 5, second half of the Jumbo case. Come on. Same trade, gotcha.
It wasn't the same trade.
What?
Oh.
It wasn't?
I don't know, I'm confused. I'm confusion.
Was it one big trade?
Oh.
I don't know.
Gino
Too much
Suarez.
time on Edwin Arroyo.
Show him some love. Oh, so they made multiple trades. Wow. Oh, yeah, it was a Royal and Noelvi. Oh, my God. I forgot that they still have Noelvi Marte. They have a Royal. They have Ellie. They have Collier.
Marte's been a big prospect for a long time.
Yo, he got jacked this offseason. He's a big boy. He's having a great great year, too.
Like you jacked? Or
No, he's bigger than me.
Really?
He's bigger than me. Like, he may take trend. He's jacked. That guy's jacked. Who's hanging with us in the chat? What are the players you guys are rooting for? Where are your hits? You're looking for them. Let me know who you're rooting for, who you got in the chat. What's up, Daily Dinger?
Aponte on the refractor to $4.99.
Aponte. There you go.
Send it to PSA.
To PSA, baby.
Mervis.
They do, Daily Dinger.
Lunar Glow. Spencer Jones.
Love
That's nice.
it.
We dig that.
He's in a good minor league season, too, Jones.
He
Striking
started
out a little too much.
He started out on fire, right?
Yeah, he's striking out a little too much. He's got to cut that down a little bit, and he'll be good.
It's tough for big guys. He's got to learn.
Yeah.
It's tough to cut the swing down.
He is a big guy, man. Aponte Superstar, you have a lot of autos of him.
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of prospecting. Anybody can become that star. Nolan Gorman, rookie, to 199.
Nice. He's having an amazing year, too.
Is he rookie of the year leader?
He...
Is Bryce Elder?
Nah, it's Carroll right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Corey.
Carroll is on fire. Carroll may go 25-40 this year.
I forgot Carroll.
He is unbelievable right now.
Yellow Lunar Crater, Wilbur Sanchez to 75.
What do you guys think? Who's winning National League and American League Rookie of the Year this year? I'm going to go Carroll. I guess I'm chalky now. It's Carroll and Josh Young having a great year. It was good to see.
Young.
He got whispers before the season, like, oh, he could be good, but now he can mash, man.
Wow, how about Moreno with 2 rookie autos?
Both
and 2 of them blue. 75 of 150 on the color match True Blue.
Another one.
Another one?
That's another one.
Okay. Karen Adley.
I don't think.
Adley. I forgot Adley. Oh, Josh Young's having a better year than Adley, isn't he?
Josh Young might be in the lead right now.
I think he did get recalled, Matt. Everyone thought Walker was going to be the big Cardinal, and it's Nolan Gorman.
Yeah.
Oh, Outman. Yeah. Didn't Outman slow down a little bit, though, Kevin? I think he did slow a little bit. No, you, Kevin.
Dylan O'Ray on the pink paper. Is Bryce Elder a rookie, though?
Bryce Elder is maybe elite. Where do these Braves come up with these pitchers?
I don't know. Them and the Rays. If you see a Braves pitcher or a Rays pitcher, just take them.
Take him in, like, fantasy baseball. Like, what was that guy? He got hurt, though, for the Rays. I forgot his name. Jeffrey Springs.
Here's Glader. First base auto, Glader Figueroa. Nice pickup.
Nice. You don't see a lot of his autos. They don't pop out too much.
I actually pull a decent amount of him.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it must be. That does it for Jumbo Box 5.
Steers having a season. Alvarez. It's a good year for rookies. Because I'll tell you what, last year wasn't. It was Julio, and that was it, you know.
4 Saffies left. Come on.
Julio and, like, Cal Riley.
We're getting a papa.
Ripping baseball this year is going to be so much fun. There's so many rookie chases. You got Volpe's rookie's going to be everywhere now. It's going to be such a fun year to rip baseball.
Starting with an orange again, Acuna. Crawford, Max Muncy. First, it's Pedro Ramirez to 50. 36 of 50 on the orange. Nice pickup, Ramirez owner.
Yeah, he got hurt. Justin Steele. He was another guy who was pitching well.
Brooks Lee, Gabriel Martinez, Jason Churio, and Manuel Beltre. Yeah, Series 2.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Jason Walker, Volpe. Outman's got his base rookies now, I think. I love Flagship. I'm starting to love Flagship more than I ever have.
Avina Jr. And Brooks Lee greening. Keep the coloring coming, guys. 16 of 50 on the green Sapphire Auto. Brooks Lee. Congratulations to the Lee owner.
I want to see him be good.
Got to have a little bit of fun, right? COTH. Perez. Ballesteros and a purple. Gavin Cross to 25. 11 to 25 purple Gavin Cross. Nice pickup.
Someone says, just wait until they get Ethan Salas into Bowman. That'll be the chase. People are going to go absolutely nuts over that kid.
Brett just checked in. Brett, 2 Drew Jones autos, both in the first 2 boxes of the break-in jumbo. Back to back.
We got you, Brett.
And they're both refractor. You probably couldn't tell on the stand, so nice hit. 2 refractors for you. Daneo Green, first, baby. Wilbur, he's coming out to 60. 5 of 60 on the green Sapphire.
Wilbur. Get it, John?
I get it.
Instead of Wilma?
I like it. I think you should do it some more often.
All right.
Trey Sweeney. All right, guys, we have 3 boxes left of each. Next jumbo box, come on.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of these cards look in good condition, guys. I'm seeing some good stuff here. You know, they brought me on to be I'm the intern grader guy. I'm going to be grading all your cards, so I'll do my best. I'll do my best. No, I'm really not going to be grading your cards, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even see 2 feet in front of me. I have bad eyes. So we'll give it to the regular graders.
I'm
I promise.
Squinting over here.
I'm Carlos squinting. That was good. That was good. How does the Junior Garcia look? All right, let me get my microscopic glass. Junior Garcia. We hit a Junior Garcia? Might be over here. All right, if my calculations are correct, the edges look very, very beautiful. The corners, fantastic corners. I'm giving this a 14, PSA 14. Kevin?
Tough grade for you. How come?
Yeah. Yeah,
Pirates.
PSA 14.
Braylon Bishop on the first auto of the box.
Make my own number today.
There you go, Bishop owner on the board.
Hey.
Holiday, Churio. Corbin Carroll, Spotlight rookie.
Yeah, we'll give them to the experts to figure out those
Painter
grades.
Fernandez, Lunar Glow. The Spotlight Atomics is one of my favorite cards.
Yes,
So,
yes,
the
they do a
Atomics
good job
look
with
better than
those.
the other colors. Just pops more.
Any Rockies autos? Do we have Rockies autos? I don't think.
Everson Ortega, refractor to 499. I don't think we got Rockies autos yet.
I don't think so.
Golden Victor, Cam Collier. Nice hit.
Nice.
36 of 50, Golden Victor. There you go. Collier owner on the board with a hit. Congratulations. And, ooh, that'll be an Invicta getting graded.
There you go.
There we go. Getting graded. Congratulations.
What a beautiful card. Invicta. So we got 2 more boxes of Jumbo after this, 3 more boxes of Sapphire, and a Papadasha in the chamber. Got it, man. We got it.
Time left to hit something big.
Do we do it again?
Angels. Ooh, another Nelson Rada.
Oh, I thought that was D-backs.
Speckle to 299. Is that what we hit the first time?
I think we just hit one, yeah.
Hit him with the another one.
Hit him with another one.
Another one.
That was another one button.
50 of 299, first Speckle.
Nice.
Rada owner.
That's another prospect that you could be like, wow, Nelson Rada. No one was paying attention to him
Yeah.
in this set.
Aqua Lunar Glow. Max Wagner first for the Orioles to 125.
Billy's
For the
son.
Wagner spot.
Billy's son.
Yeah.
No,
Does he train him?
I just made that up.
Does he make him switch arms?
How is Billy Wagner not a Hall of Famer, by the way?
Does he? How many chances?
Literally the
does he have
best
left?
lefty reliever of all time. I don't care what he says.
How many chances does he have left?
I don't
Well,
know.
besides Josh Hader. Ooh, blue paper on the back.
Oh, what?
Hector Rodriguez. I don't know. I just thought of the first lefty.
I noticed that all that.
To 150, Hector Rodriguez.
Except for
blue
Chad
paper.
Bradford. Yeah, it's crazy, Matt.
Who was the lefty specialist the Yankees would always bring in to face Big Papi, and Big Papi would hit home run off him every time, and we still would do it? Was it Michael Myers?
It probably was Mike Myers. That guy
He was like a
stuck.
submarine lefty.
And
we
then-
would
and then
bring
he
him
went
in
to
face
Boston.
Big Papi, and he would tee off on him.
It wasn't Mike Myers?
It might have been him. It does or it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right, so maybe it wasn't him. But there was a lefty submarine that we would always bring in against Papi, and he would just get crushed.
Wow, I'm brain farting.
Prelander.
Maybe Mike
Prelander
Myers.
Baroa. Purple to 250. There you go for the Prelander owner on the board.
Maybe him.
Someone in the chat help me.
It was always like Scott Proctor who got lit up by Boston.
It was a lefty submariner.
Like
that
Torrey
was
throws
the
in
big
Scott
Papi
Proctor.
specialist who was trash.
Hey, get the ball to Scott Proctor with the bases loaded in the 8th. Bang, grand slam. Thanks, Scott. You knew the game was over when he came in. We don't talk about Tyler Clipper on the stream.
All right, what are we up to? We just did Jumbo. Here's another Sapphire. Come on. Show me Big Papa one time.
Can you imagine being 16 years old and playing minor league baseball?
Nope. When I was 16, I was playing Call of Duty.
Same.
Third of Ballesteros, Avina, and a first green. Oh, it's Crawford again on the ink. Wow. Justin Crawford to 50. 27 of 50 on the first green. Sapphire Auto. Congratulations to the Crawford owner.
There you
Oh,
go.
break. Another one that was one of those off the board. It's not as- First pack, too. It was Myers, Brady House, and Robert Perez. Alonzo, here comes a purple. Drew Gilbert to 25.
Love Drew Gilbert.
16 to 25 out of Tennessee.
I'm gonna make a call, and I'm gonna say he gets the call this year. Astros need some outfield help.
Really? You think he's getting called?
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a quick call. One of those guys you go, oh, Drew Gilbert got the call. It's gonna be him.
Rafael at a 60.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh, his birthday was yesterday, so he's 17 now.
Yeah, forget about it.
Stock down.
Yeah.
As Steve likes to say, stock down emoji.
Here's an orange, guys. Bergola, Nelson Murata, Christian Hernandez to 50.
Another one.
37 to 50 on the orange. Drew Jones, De Leon, and De La Cruz. Rodriguez, Zavala, Jackson Holiday, and Guiarte. That does it for that Sapphire box. We have 2 boxes left of each.
Julian's a stud, yeah. Gonna run this back? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If you guys had to rate Bowman this year from a 1 to a 10, it's 2023 Bowman product, what are we rating it so far? After seeing it for about a month and a half, 1 to 10. I want to see what you guys think.
Jonathan said, I love you guys, and Justin Crawford.
Jonathan, we love you, Jonathan. Kevin says 8. Okay.
That's good. Good score.
8.5. That's what I was going to say. 8.5. The Spotlight inserts made this set.
Oh, that's a good call, Adam. He said 9 would be a 10 if Spotlight had all.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Like, those Spotlights were either case hits or that they had autos.
I actually would prefer them to be even harder to hit than case hits. Like,
Yeah.
make those Spotlights 1 in 5 cases.
Yeah. Go crazy after hitting the Spotlights. Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. Another auto right off the bat. Good color. Ooh, it's Twinkies. Show me him. It's Fedco. Kyler Fedco getting on the board. First base ink. Congratulations to the Fedco owner.
White ink autos on the Spotlights. Oh, that would be so sick. Or silver would be so nasty.
Joe Sue on the Lunar Glow.
I bet you they bring those back.
The Spotlights? Yeah. I mean, they did it with Invicta. Invicta used to be, what, like a few, like every other box or something, and now it's 1 per case.
It came out in draft, right? Draft last year, they were like pretty much every box.
Speaking of Invicta, here comes another one.
Now the 1 per case. They should do it the other way around.
Bergola. My goal is to get a 1-of-1 out of each case. So we got a 1-1 out of Jumbo. We need to get a Papa out of Sapphire.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Luis Garcia on the Lava to $3.99.
Yeah, it didn't really work, Ben, and I agree. They making Invicta the case hit. I think they were trying to make them more valuable, and look at the resales of them. I think people don't even know that they're case hits on secondary market anymore. Like
Tilly in the $4.99.
So
Well, it's you know why it's so tough to do that is because on the secondary market, if you go, you're not gonna be able to tell the year, like which player has an Invicta that's rare and which one doesn't.
yeah, you get to confusing. So that was an L. That was an L by the ones above, you know.
Junior Atomic Matt McClain to 150. Sights on September. That should be going to the all other Reds, I believe.
Nice, Matty McClain.
Sky Blue Paper, Gavin Cross.
Gavin Cross sounds like a professional wrestler.
Yeah, he could be, right. As part of like a tag team champion.
I see Gavin Cross as an intercontinental champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his finishing move?
Some respect. The crossface. Even though that was yeah, the crossface was somebody that we cannot name this move. Never mind.
Hayden Junger. Second time for Junger.
The crucifix. That's the crucifix by Gavin Cross. By God, that man's got a family.
To $2.99 on the speckle. That does it for that jumbo box.
No Mervis yet, right? No Mervis yet.
No, just some base sapphires, but no.
Oh, that is a good call, Chris. That is also an X Games name, like Gavin Cross. Riding up the I don't even know where I'm going with that. Up the pipe with the skateboard. I'm done. Two-time X Games champion Gavin Cross.
Come on, guys. 2 boxes of sapphire and 1 jumbo left. Rojas, Rocker, Cowser, first on the purple, Lazaro to 25. Let's go, Sounder, for that one. Boop, boom. 6 to 25, first purple sapphire, Lazaro Montes. Congratulations. Nice hit for the Montes.
Very nice card.
Beautiful hit.
Nice. You have the very nice button here. Oh, I like that.
Very nice.
Osuna. Harrison Blaze. First is Jesus Baez. Oh, the smudged auto. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah. 17 of 99, Jesus Baez.
We will not be grading the auto on that card. No. Come on, Tillian.
Nice hit.
Come on, Tillian.
No,
What are we?
Baez.
Oh, it's Baez. I get the confused. Yeah, it's Baez. What did you do?
I hate that. Yeah, Adam, these are fire cases, though. Garcia, Montesino, Wagner, and Vaquero. A lot of color ink out of the Sapphire.
Yeah.
De Los Santos, Garcia, De Lauder, and Rafaela.
The perspective case, I've hit one Kyle Harrison. Yeah, Kyle Harrison, he's a hard chase.
Young, Watson, first. Jefferson, Rojas to 50. 17 to 50. Herrera, Lara, and Solano. 2 packs left in this box. Arias. Charles, Clifford, and Daniel Susak.
Nice.
That's a nice color match. 28 of 60 on the green, Daniel Susak.
Guys, if you like breaks like this, make sure you're in our Facebook group, Case Breaks by Phil Bomb Breaks. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, all the social media platforms, Phil Bomb Breaks. We try to do a lot more stuff like this. This is fun. It's fun. Want to grab it? Yeah.
Thank you. All right, guys, here we go. We have 2 boxes left. 1 jumbo, 1 sapphire. We're in the home stretch here. It's been a nice break. I want to finish with a bang. Let's go.
Yep. Make sure you follow Phil Bomb John on MySpace because that's the last social media platform he's been on, so you can make sure you go there.
Yeah, but it was popping.
If you want to get in this top 8, make sure you help with Phil's breaks.
Did you have MySpace, by the way?
I, of course, had MySpace.
I never had it. I never did it.
Well, you didn't even have MySpace?
No.
Oh, my
And I'm older than
Jesus. Oh,
I
my
started with
Lanta.
Facebook.
I'm judging you a little bit. I didn't have a MySpace. You was just, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I did LimeWire,
You can watch.
though.
You can. I was about to say you can watch this break exclusive of LimeWire.
I got
was
a lot
gonna
of
say
viruses
that.
on my parents' computer with LimeWire.
Oh shit.
2 left, guys. 1 jumbo, 1 sapphire. Let's get it. Good luck to everyone. Let's go. Home stretch.
Home stretch right here.
I feel like I need to bring the luck.
Some A's. Colin Pelusi. First base auto. Pelusi on the board.
I hit that guy Superfractor.
Early,
Pelusi. Yeah.
Brett Beatty, Spotlight rookie. Lunar Glow, Edward Julian. Nice pickup there. Good Cosme. Another Invicta. What is that, a 3rd one? So this probably is going to be color again, right? It's not. It is Jason Churio. Another Invicta, so we got an extra Invicta for the all-other Guardian spot. Here's some Fuchsia. Acuna, Martin Gonzalez to 199.
Wow.
And Ramos on the back. 86 of 199.
Jason Churio.
Sanchez. Ooh, that's another rookie auto. A lot of rookies in this case. James Outman to
Ooh,
299.
that's a big one.
That's nice. James Outman to 299. Next rookie auto. It's Kyle Stowers for the second
Always
time.
Kyle Stowers.
Refractor. I swear there's to 499 refractor. I've pulled 510 of them. I swear. Stowers owner though, take it. And there's your James Outman to 299.
Yeah, let's hit it, Nick. Big Caminero auto coming out of Sapphire. Call him a shot right now.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Blue paper. Max Wagner to 125. All right, should be the last auto of Jumbo coming up. Gunnar Henderson Spotlight.
Give me Caminero.
Pirates, Brewers. Matthew Wood. Atomic to 100. There you
Nice.
go, Matthew Wood owner. 76 of 100. First Atomic auto, congratulations.
Atomic Auto is my favorite
That's
refractors.
a buzzer for you. Really? It's your favorite?
Atomic, besides like the true
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
I guess.
There you go for the Jumbo case, guys.
All right, let's finish off with a nasty
Jumbo
card
case
out of
was nice.
Safi.
True Drew Jones Refractors auto and the gold Josu DePaula. 1 box left in the break, guys. Here we go. One more Sapphire box. Good luck to everyone. Aqua to start. Solano. Herrera first. Brock Jones to 55. So Brock Jones owner getting 2 cards graded. 50 of 55 on the Aqua.
Nice.
Is Brock the printing plate?
Yeah, he's printing plate in color cards. Nasty.
Charles Clifford. Giordani and Arias. We've had a lot of color autos in this, but I'm hoping they give us one more to close it out. Yankiel Perez. Ben Cosme and Cam Collier. There's a green. Roman Anthony on the back. Baez. Lazaro first. Glader to 60. Nice hit.
There we go.
33 of 60 on the green Sapphire. Welcome to PSA. Orange.
Orange auto one time right here.
Ellie. Perozo first. Kenny Gomez. I love the oranges. They just look so nice. 45 of 50.
Kind of a
orange
color
Kenny
match
Gomez.
right there, right? What do you think?
I mean, there's orange in there.
Get a little orange in the
That's a
Astros.
sun-kissed orange.
Sun-kissed orange color match right there for Kenny Gomez.
Neto, Munoz, Spencer Jones, and Lubier. 2 packs left. Auto still alive. This feels thicker. This is going to have the ink. Tony Blanco, Tavares, Joshua Baez. Here's your auto. It is color. It is
Nice.
first. Andres Mesa to 99. 41 of 99 on the Aqua Sapphire auto to close it out. Congratulations to the Mesa owner. Santana, O'Ray, and Mash Mervis on the back, guys. So there you have it.
Great break.
That was a nice break. 2 Drew Jones Refractors auto, Lazaro purple, 2 Justin Crawford Sapphire autos to 25 and to 50. 1-1 printing plate, Josu DePaula gold. That was a nice break. Guys, I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat for tuning in and filling up this break, of course, and absolutely thank you to Kevin and everyone at PSA
Our
for
pleasure.
having us.
Our
Yeah.
pleasure.
It was awesome. Thank you, Kevin, for having us here, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Guys, we'll be in touch with you to keep you updated on the cards. We're going to have to do some inputting and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, for the grading.
Cards grade and everything like that. So we'll be in touch. Feel free to PM me anytime. And remember, we have a partnership with PSA, so we submit exclusively to PSA. So anytime you guys want cards submitted while we're not in their headquarters, let us know. You can email us, grading@filthbombreaks.com. So, Kevin, thank you so much again.
Of course. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so that'll do it. Thank you all again. PM me anytime on Facebook. Have a great day. We're going to see you later for some more breaks, guys. And as always, make it a filthy one.